Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Friday, December 3, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Orlando Magic vs Houston Rockets. Thankfully, early reports indicate he will not require surgery on the thumb. Suggs exited with 17 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds as Orlando watched its losing streak continue. He is averaging 12.3 points and 3.6 assists in 21 games this season. The fact that the rookie point guard will not need to undergo surgery is good news for Suggs and the Magic. He will be evaluated every 2 weeks in order to gauge the recovery process. Our first betting advice is to pick Houston Rockets -2.5. I wouldn't think the Magic would be taking anyone lightly considering they've been riding the struggle bus since the season started. They have the third worst scoring offense with a team averaging 100 points per game. The Rockets could put this one to bed quickly if they can keep up the red-hot shooting streak. They are averaging 48.5% shooting in their last 3 outings, while also knocking down 17.7 made three-pointers. Of course, that all sounds good on paper if the Rockets are actually healthy enough to get the job done. Our second betting advice is to pick under. New Orleans Pelicans vs Dallas Mavericks. Jonas Valanciunas has taken on a bigger role than anticipated in his first season with New Orleans. He has been given a ton of playing time with the aforementioned Zion recovering from foot surgery and Brandon Ingram missing 7 games. He set a career high with 39 points on 7 of 8 from downtown earlier in the week. On the season, he's averaging 19.3 points and 12.4 rebounds on a robust 51.2% shooting. Our first betting advice is to pick Dallas Mavericks, -7.5. The Pelicans can't stop the bleeding on defense, and things don't look like they'll be getting any better anytime soon. Luka Doncic and the Mavericks should be able to continue making it rain buckets in this meeting. New Orleans has given up 127+ points in 2 of their last 3 games. The Mavericks can find solace in the fact that they're facing a team that isn't making them pay for their struggles on the boards. They were pretty much able to dominate and do whatever they wanted to the Pelicans in the last meeting. The stars have aligned for another night of stat sheet stuffing for the Mavs if they play their cards right. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Quick reminder, BetUS is a platform that offers betting on all major sport and horse racing leagues. It has slots, table games, blackjack, and a variety of other casino games. All of the major US leagues are available for betting, including the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, and PGA. In addition, BetUS allows wagers on esports, Olympic events, soccer, cricket, boxing, cycling, and many more competitions. Join BetUS now using our link down below and get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on the sportsbook after you open an account and deposit using our link and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES. Boston Celtics vs Utah Jazz. The Boston Celtics have improved as a defensive team as they are tied for 7th in the NBA with 104.6 points per game. In their previous game against the Philadelphia 76ers, they allowed 87 points on 33 of 89, 37.1% from the floor, 8 of 31, 25.8% from three-point land, and 17 free throw attempts. Our first betting advice is to pick the Jazz. Utah had some trouble with the Blazers in the opening 24 minutes, but scored even 76 points in the second half and breezed past the Northwest Division rivals. The Jazz shot nearly 53.0% from the floor and made 19 triples opposite Portland's 11. Also, the hosts recorded 11 assists more than Portland and committed just 5 turnovers. Donovan Mitchell led the Jazz with 30 points, 5 assists, and game-high 4 steals. Jordan Clarkson chipped in 22 points and 6 rebounds off the bench. Rudy Gobert posted a double-double of 21 points and game-high 16 boards, while Rudy Gay and Joe Ingles scored 14 points each. Royce O'Neal, ankle, is questionable to face the Blazers on Friday. Boston was better in the opening quarter, Philadelphia was better in the second, and the lead changed several times throughout the second half before the C's showed composure in the dying moments. The Celtics kept the Sixers to 37.1% from the field and 25.8% from beyond the arc. Even though the hosts committed 13 turnovers and forced only 7 on the other end, that didn't cost them in the end. Jason Tatum led the team with a double-double of 26 points and game-high 16 rebounds. Dennis Schroeder had 13 points and 3 assists, Al Horford added 10 points, 8 boards, and game-high 4 blocks, while Robert Williams contributed with 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 rejections. Our second betting advice is to pick under. Los Angeles Clippers vs Los Angeles Lakers. The Clippers have now lost 3 games on the bounce to fall back to 0.500 for the season, currently at 11-11. They were beaten 124-115 by the Sacramento Kings in their previous game. The Lakers have been in and around 0.500 for a while now. They have now won 3 of their last 4 games to move to 12-11 for this season. They beat the Sacramento Kings 117-92 in their previous game. Our first betting advice is to pick Clippers minus 1.5. Los Angeles has not been a good bet against the spread at 8-15 and had failed to cover in 5 of its last 6 games before easily beating the Kings. Overs are 13-9-1 for the Lakers, with Monday's contest going well under the betting total to snap a run of 5 overs in the previous 6 games. Despite the team's struggles, Los Angeles has a top 5 scoring offense at 111.6 points per game, while shooting a solid 52.9% from 2 and 34.8% from 3. The Lakers' defense is 4th worst in scoring at 113.2 points per game allowed on opponent shooting splits of 52.5% from 2 and 32.4% from deep. James is having yet another terrific season to lead the Lakers with 25.8 points and 6.8 assists per game. Davis is averaging a double-double at 24.3 points and 10.0 rebounds per game, while adding 2.3 blocks, with Westbrook providing 20.7 points and 8.6 assists per contest for his new team. Our second betting advice is to pick under 216.